Hello and welcome. We're at the track covering the sport of kings. Coming up, thoroughbred racing set to emerge this weekend in Barbados from its over 7-month COVID-19 shutdown. 2-year-olds in TNT debut at Santa Rosa Park. The latest from Jamaica's Caymanas Park. The Barbadian riding ace Patrick Husbands gets another stakes win in Canada, where there's been a jockey's title for the ex-Jamaican champion, the veteran Trevor Slicer Simpson. Plus exciting British racing from Ascot. Well, I haven't said this in a while, but here goes. Barbados has our opening story.
Early morning exercise galloping at the Garza Savannah just days ahead of Saturday's resumption of racing. This week it's been 7.5 months since the last Barbados Turf Club meet on the 7th of March, Sandy Lane Gold Cup Day. And what a way to resurrect Barbados horse racing immediately. The Guineas, the main event on reopening day. There's the top half of the 12-horse field. Number 3, Mark Armstrong's Deja Vu. Champion jockey Rashid Hughes Up is the morning line favourite after scoring in last December's Nursery Trophy and also winning the Michael Parvicino Memorial Hopeful Breeders' Stakes in February. The one-horse Richard Dean's Conflict of Interest was second to Deja Vu in the Parvicino Breeders, and Victor Cheeseman's 6-horse Oprah is among the top earners in the field. The outside half of the field includes Cheeseman's War Eagle, the 11-horse who won his only start to date. 13 is another Cheeseman entry, Ollivander, who won the Villa at Sandy Lane Trophy on Gold Cup Day. And there's also number 15, Robert Pierce's Ruth, second highest earner in the field behind Deja Vu, and one of 3 fillies set for the 1570-metre event. By former Tanglewood Stakes winner Aston Martin out of the Janak Mare Vanity Affair, a former Phillies Guinness winner. Deja Vu is a chestnut colt with a solid record in 6 starts, 3 wins, 1 second and 2 third place finishes. And trainer Mark Armstrong believes, as it was pre-COVID-19 shutdown, his chestnut colt remains the most feared 3-year-old on the island.
I'm confident because before, I was always the one that the horses had to beat. So I know, I guess it could be the same thing because he's improved, they're improved, so it'd be a good race.
From Barbados, let's make that trip now of just about 200 miles to the southwest to Trinidad and Tobago, where 2-year-olds had their first start of the season.
Only 5 going post-red for the nursery 5-furlong sprint for a purse of 20,000 TNT dollars at Santa Rosa Park. The fancied 5-horse with honours scratched, leaving Harold Shady's 1-horse Whiskey Peddler as the 3-5 favourite. Number 2 Lion Guard, the outsider at 16-1. Those 2 Shady horses battling the John O'Brien trio. Number 3 Game Changer at 5-2. 4 Zanza at 6-1. And number 6 at 5-2 Passionate. Here's Nick Shady's race call.
And they're off in the nursery. Lion Guard gets the first call. Zanza toward the outside. Here's Whiskey Peddler flashing speed toward the inside to take over now. Game Changer comes away racing in 4th, and Passionate moves up 1 spot from 5th. Racing into the turn, and it's Whiskey Peddler in front, a half a length. Lion Guard keeping company toward the outside, gap of 2 lengths back to Zanza, Passionate and Game Changer in between horses, 4 lengths front to back, halfway on the turn, Whiskey Peddler's the leader. Whiskey Peddler showing the way here by 1 measured length, Lion Guard keeping company toward the outside, and Passionate goes 4 wide, Game Changer 3 wide, Zanza now trails as they come off the turn and into the stretch. Whiskey Peddler showing the way, opens up by 2 lengths here, it's Whiskey Peddler in front, Lion Guard chasing, stablemate home, Game Changer in between horses, races in 3rd, Passionate and Zanza, but it's Whiskey Peddler here. Lion Guard coming on the outside again. Whiskey Peddler, here comes Lion Guard. Lion Guard surging late. It's going to be close. Oh, that's too close to call.
Lion Guard delivers the upset win by a nose as a 16-1 outsider, edging the favourite Whiskey Peddler and clocking 1 minute 1.41 seconds for the 5-furlong sprint. Sven Balrup was the winning rider for trainer Harold Shady and owner Dave Shady.
To Jamaica now, where Saturday's richest event was the 5-furlong straight $1 million overnight allowance event. Brad Rickman picks up the race call 2 furlongs out with a 3-1 bet, Peking Cruise in front.
Peking Cruise now beginning to pick up. Racing near the stand fence at this time, that's a Lightning McQueen showing some good speed and living up to his name. But Peking Cruise on the far side and the Truly Amazing going at it. Lightning McQueen's run has petered out as they flash past the furlong pole. Peking Cruise, here is Rassi Manuel now, looking for room between horses and finding it, but it's Truly Amazing, the rider having a look both ways. They can't catch Truly Amazing.
Truly Amazing has never lost over the straight course. This one of 4 wins on the card for Dane Nelson, reigniting the Jockeys Championship battle with leader Anthony Thomas, who had reeled off 16 wins in the previous 5 race days to grab a clear lead. Rassi Manuel, the favourite, beaten 2.5 lengths. Nelson with this win aboard the 2-1 bet Truly Amazing now within 13 of the jockeys lead with 9 weeks remaining in the season. 58 2/5 of a second the winning time for trainer Spencer Chung, who admitted to having doubts going in against this tough field.
I wasn't very confident, but I knew she was gonna run a good race.
Something happened at the start there, the horse stumbled a bit. What did jockey Dane Nelson say about it?
Yeah, she definitely pitched at the gate. The jockey said that she wanted to leave so fast that she pitched. So he recovered quickly, he said, and there was no problem.
Now, Canada has been a happy hunting ground for Caribbean racing men in recent decades, led of course by the Barbadian Patrick Husbands, who has a record 8 Sovereign Awards as Canada's most outstanding jockey. And this past weekend, he was on a hot Mark Cassie filly in the Glorious Song Stakes.
Taking control down the backstretch of the 7-furlong run for 125,000 Canadian dollars, Barbadian Husbands confident here in front on the rail aboard the 3-5 favourite, Super Sensational.
3/8 left to run. Super Sensational gets out to lead a half to Heidi and 3 wide Rocket Reload. Right to Freedom's had a good trail on the inside and running on is Reinforced around the outside as Right to Freedom and Reinforced and Rocket Reload make a bit for the lead. Up the rails, Javanica running now. Top of the lane in the Glorious Song. Super Sensational out in front. Coming up the rails, Javanica battling away. A Rocket Reload, Right to Freedom, Heidi and Charlie's Penny. And Super Sensational, she's just much too classy for her opponents here. And she's super impressive yet again as she takes a stakes win in the Glorious Song effortlessly.
2-year-old fillies here and Super Sensational is much the best by 4 lengths. 9th Glorious Song Stakes win this for champion trainer Mark Cassie. The 7th for Husbands. A fast 1:21.84 the winning time for Super Sensational. 2 wins now in 2 lifetime starts. And this daughter of 2-time American Horse of the Year Curlin gets a very complimentary report card from Husbands.
She's one of the best so far I get on as a 2-year-old. First day I get on her, she breathes in 46, 2-minute licking. And I told David, who's this horse? He said, this is a baby. I said, you serious, this is a baby? She's doing everything like a 3-year-old, and I come back again, breathes in 46 again. David said, why are you going so fast? I said, she's only 2-minute licking. So I breathed about 4 times in 46, and she's like, she only knows 46. And she's just doing this steady cantering.
Still in Canada, guess who is champion jockey at the Lethbridge meet in Alberta? Trevor Slicer Simpson, at 51 years old, still going strong. The 5-time Jamaica champion tallying 17 wins in the 5-week season to top Alan Riso, with fellow Jamaicans Neville Stevenson and Blanford Stewart 3rd and 4th.
And finally, to the exciting British Champions Day meet at Ascot this past weekend. Unforgettable for the couple Holly Doyle and Tom Marquand, riding 4 big winners on the card.
Half an hour after becoming the first woman to win on Britain's richest Champions Day meet with Trushan in the Long Distance Cup, Doyle returned in the Champions Sprint. She's in the middle here, beige silks, dark blue cap, fighting off a wall of horses.
And Glen Shielder's Dream of Dreams is now under pressure. One Master is now bidding to run down Oxted, who's got to the front. Oxted, Glen Shield fights on. Brando, the old boy, in the noseband coming hard. Glen Shield and Brando towards the line, and Brando and Glen Shield share a photo.
After an anxious wait for the photo finish result, the first ever Group 1 victory for the 24-year-old Holly Doyle. She impressively pilots the 6-year-old Glen Shield at 16-1 odds by a nose over the 80-1 bet Brando for trainer Archie Watson. Now for the richest race on the day, the Kipco Champion Stakes with Magical as a huge 15-8 favourite. But watch Doyle's boyfriend, Tom Marquand, here in the yellow silks, pouncing for his winning run.
And it's a Dave and Scaletti who forge to the front. In 3rd is Serpentine, then Magical Desert Encounter from a long way back. But it's a Dave who has gone to the lead in the Champion Stakes. Scaletti in 2nd, Magical is staying on in 3rd. But it is a Dave, the Mudlover, the Globetrotter, the Tom Marquand and William Haggis. A perfect double this afternoon for the Golden Couple.
A Dave flourishing in the soft ground in front by 2 1/4 lengths in the Champion Stakes, scoring ahead of the 13-2 bet Scaletti, with the big favourite Magical only 3rd. 2:12.29 the winning time for trainer Willie Haggis.
We've been at the track, covering top stories and exciting races in the Sport of Kings. In our next edition, a week from now, a review of the Barbados Guineas and a preview of the 100th Jamaica Derby. So check us out then.